Carol Angela Davis. Okay, is it an environmental setback or environmental leadership? It amounts to cuts in environmental protections at a time when we saw the biggest rise in greenhouse gases since 2010, and leading me to our slay word iteration, the repetition of a process, because this administration's iteration of environmental policy is a real problem for many Americans. Here are the 5 biggest environmental changes the country has seen in the last 2 years. Number 1, in June 2017, the current administration pulled the United States out of the Paris Climate Agreement signed by 200 other countries in 2015, and of course designed to cut greenhouse gas emissions to keep global heating below 2 degrees centigrade. Also, the current administration has announced plans to repeal some of the rules that restrict methane leaks. Now, methane gas, and that's on public and tribal land, methane gas is a key gas involved in global heating. All right, also, the EPA is finalizing plans to dismantle the Clean Power Plan. It's intended to cut emissions from power plants and encourage them to move to natural gas and to renewable energies. Now, when these restrictions were put in place, they were called, quote, the biggest step any single president made to curb the carbon pollution that is fueling climate change, unquote. Also, protections are being removed from thousands of America's streams and millions of acres of wetlands. The fear is that this is going to harm wildlife and let more pollution seep into your drinking water, folks. And these waterways, they provide drinking water to 117 million Americans. That's 1/3 of the country. All right, also, National Monuments Bears Ears, it was cut to 1/5 its size, and Grand Staircase Escalante, it was cut in half. It's the biggest elimination of public lands protection in America's history, folks. And there are plans to allow more mining on the land and to sell some of it off, all while removing key provisions from the Endangered Species Act. Now, remember, the rich are buying up the West. Now there's more for them to buy up. I'm Carol Angela Davis. Get me on Instagram and Twitter at Carol Angela D. Thanks for watching.